Oh god, it's so crispy. Hey guys, I'm MegaGWolf and welcome to my Sonic Hacking Contest 2021 coverage. Today I'm starting with Sonic Blastless. Did I actually get that? No, I didn't. I didn't actually catch that. This is, the story behind this, it has a story, is that the hack was going so well, there was so much being put into it that suddenly everything exploded and all of the blast processing escaped, meaning, or that it's kind of leaking out, I guess. But apparently it's still there. As long as you're blast enough, you can recover what is lost. And suddenly we become normal Sonic once again. And we can keep this up as long as we're active, collecting rings, destroying enemies, even getting invincibility boxes will be able to stick the blast processing in place. So the better you do, the more blasting you shall receive, I guess. But there is a risk. Something to consider when it comes to being blast. And that is, if you're bad, then the game will reflect that. But we won't see that just yet because we're about to go into special stage. I really, really enjoy this because it's just Sonic 1. So, you know, you can expect that most of the time at the hacking contest. But this has a really unique gimmick. And I'm always in for people making Sonic 1 different, a whole different experience altogether. There are some that, you know, will just add a single gimmick, and that's fine in itself. But this really goes above and beyond to kind of give you something unique, to almost emulate in an emulator what the experience would be like on other systems. And let me tell you why I say that, because I think it's really important. Well, obviously, this is kind of like Master System-y, I guess, right? You'd say that. But if you get hit, if you're bad, it goes even more Master System and like limits itself so hard on I'm being Discord pinged. Well, that's something I'm gonna have to be ready for when I use DX Story, as I forgot that it doesn't activate streamer mode on Discord, so I get pings. Oh no, I've been hit, and now we're in Game Boy mode where music doesn't even exist, I guess. Boo. But we can recover. It takes a little while. Oh yeah, we can spin dash in this. Oh, you know what? The monitors over here would probably be a great asset to increasing our blast. Yeah. Look at all the blast processing we're doing. It's actually really impressive how this hack works. I'm very impressed with it on just a technical aspect. Yeah! And if we get ourselves the invincibility, we lock the blast in place. We can now blast forever. Or at least until the invincibility runs out. Or, you know, we die, I guess. There are limits on the blast, and that happens to be death! Death is definitely something that will lower our blast processing, as well as our lives counter and our morale and just general ability to play the game, because we'll be dead. But there is more. There is more to this. There is an extra layer of customizability, which we will check out momentarily. I'm going to see if I can... Also, if you get into these special stages on a certain blast level, that will be reflected in the special stages. Kind of wish I'd done that, actually. That would have been fun to try and do a Game Boy one of these. Probably would have been a nightmare, but I think we would have been able to do it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm average at these. I don't usually do them because there's no reason to. You don't unlock Supersonic or anything. I don't know if you do it in this, considering there is added stuff, but I don't know if Supersonic is in this or not. Okay, so that doesn't lock you. I don't know if it locks you into the current one. No, it doesn't. It doesn't lock you into current, but it does lock you into the ultimate blast mode. So even if you're midway through an invincibility, if you get there, you will stay there. But let's talk about the other things you can do with this. And to do that, we need to go back to the menu. We need to go back to the beginning, and we need to type in the level select cheat. I believe, I don't remember. Oh, here we go. I believe it's B in start instead of A in start. But we get to mess around with some engine settings. There are presets we can do. We can go to Atari, Game Boy, DOS, which is not one of the ones that you can pick or get during the standard gameplay, which is interesting. Or we can have native, which is just, you know, the usual Sonic. And so it's really interesting that you can change all of these presets, but you can play the entire game like this if you want. You can just play the entire game as one of these settings. So that's why I really like this, because you can just start a new game and you just go. You experience the game in this one form, which is actually really cool. So if there's like, I don't know, you want to play Sonic 1 as a gimmick, you can go through the entire experience with the Game Boy mode on, or you can play it like you're playing on MS-DOS or Atari or something. But even then, you can go one step further than that and really tweak the customization options to be able to make the Sonic 1 experience of your dreams. You want to play the worst possible way you can experience this? Well, let's go into the video config and, wait, hang on, let me actually go to native first. So here's native. Here's all the settings for native, right? So you can kind of get a general idea of what things are. If we go into 8-bit and go back to video config, it tells you what the defaults are for those things. So we have native. We can reduce the resolution, which is very weird. Apparently this messes it up on real hardware. I don't know if this version still does it, but that is the thing that will like screw over real hardware. We can change these shaders so we can still have Game Boy, but have it as everything else being native. I love this. I love this feature. I don't know why, but in games where you can like unlock palettes and stuff, I love that shit so much. I don't know why. But yeah, some really good stuff in there. We can have Game Boy. We can have different tile shaders. So as you can see, things start to get a little more all over the place. There are some really cool custom settings you can have. This one, Custom 3, is good if you have like the fuzzy mode on, so it's not like pixel perfect. It makes it so that the whole map is basically transparent, which is really cool. You can turn off the background layer, and you can force it to have, you know, really big scrolling steps, which is... Ugh. So let's do the one thing we know how to and make everything awful by making it scale 8 at 16 by 16 at the lower resolution in Game Boy without the background layer, and we'll have NES-like sprite rendering. So, you know, just to make it even better. And with the audio, we're going to disable some stuff. You know, there we go. So we'll really make it our own experience. Start the game. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, this is the Sonic experience I've come to enjoy. Look at those pixels. Oh yeah, you want a challenge? Someone needs to do a whole playthrough like this. Go on. I believe in you. You know Sonic 1 good enough, I feel like you'd be able to do it. If the background was on, you wouldn't be able to tell anything from anything, I think. The only reason that you can kind of make out what things are is because the fact the background isn't even there. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. But you can play the whole game like this! Special stages is not... What the fuck would the special stages look like? Well, I'm not gonna find out because I got hit by something I didn't even see coming. So yeah, that is Sonic the Hedgehog Blastless. It's a very, very interesting hack. I love it. I love the customization, and I like the main gimmick as well. It's kind of cool anyway. But the fact that you can go through the entire game with your own, like, preset scuffed settings is actually fantastic, and I love stuff like this. So big props to the creators of this hack. It was one of my personal favorites of the hacking contest. I love the customizability of it, the goofiness of it, and it's just a blast to play. Ah, there we go. We did it. I can quit now. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. There's more to come, so strap in. We've got a lot to cover. There was a lot of really good entries this year. If you want to watch my coverage, I did the live streams over on my Twitch channel. They've been highlighted. They won't go away. Eventually, I will upload them to YouTube, but I'm going to do some editing and some tweaking because I had a lot of technical issues that I want to cut out of the YouTube VODs. So it's going to take a little longer, providing I actually remember to do it and get around to it. Hound me on that every now and then. So thank you for watching. Throw us a like if you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Take care. Okay, thanks. Bye.